Hi, thanks for spending some time with me today. I'm going to be practicing today because I'm doing number 17 in volume 2 of Mr. Ost's 21 Lip Flexibilities for trumpet. And this one needs a lot of practice, and I haven't practiced it yet. So I just started going through and said, well, I'm not really ready to record this, but maybe somebody can get some value out of my discoveries as I go through and practice this. So I'm not sure I can perform it up to snuff for you, but hopefully by the end it'll be getting a little bit better. Now this is in 6/8, and what you're hearing is the dotted quarter note. And it's all 16ths, so it's da da dee 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 da. So the first thing I do is I have to find a groove. Now, granted, the technique or my lack of technique may keep me from being able to produce that good flow that I want to, but nevertheless, I'm gonna keep trying to do it anyway. The main thing is get into that flow. Now, if I can always change the tempo, I can make it slower. One thing I want to point out right at the beginning is the way you think of the rhythm and the way you feel the rhythm, even though it's all 16th notes. Let's see, I should say the way you group the notes, the way you're thinking of the pattern in terms of how the notes are grouped, can make a huge difference in the way it feels to you and in how easy it is to play. So you could think of it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Okay, that's groups of 2. Or you could think of it 1 and da 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 2 and da 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 1. So now I have groups of 3, da dee da da dee da da dee da da. And you notice that this pattern, as I play it, may feel better as groups of 3 rather than as groups of 2. But maybe not all the time. And this is what makes this process kind of interesting. So let's see, here's my tempo. This is the bottom tempo that he has marked. So I really don't know this well enough yet. So I need the finger patterns. Yeah, that sounds a little strange to me. What I really think is effective about this is you have this flow that's going, helps you to not notice that you're doing difficult intervals as much. You might stumble a little bit, you might have some physical difficulty, but the idea is to keep flow going. So I noticed when I was doing that, I wasn't really doing what I said I was doing, da da dee da dee da. Huh, that's strange. Yeah, the lower notes, every 3 notes is the lower note, and that's the lower note pattern. Well, that's way too fast. So now I have a much bigger leap in the interval. And don't just think of the upper ones, think of the lower ones as well. Well, it's pretty obvious I'm losing my light today. I like to record so that you can see some daylight, but it is that time in the year when it goes rather rapidly away from us. Please don't be distracted by that. We'll do what we can do. And I got a student that I have to get to in just a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this. And actually, why don't I just see if I can do a better job on the second version, which is a little bit higher. think I could get that pretty quickly if I just worked on it a little bit, but I'm not going to waste your time doing that. I just want to point out that many of the things that I've talked about in all these flexibility studies apply. And if you're able to understand that what you're trying to do in the simplest sense is produce a tone with the same stability, beauty, freedom of vibration and projection, the same musical quality continuously, even between the notes. If you work on that one idea, all these things are, no matter how long it takes you to do them, or no matter whether you actually reach the level of being able to play some of these exercises, if you're working on that, that's going to improve your playing. And that's really the purpose for doing a drill like this. It's not just to say, I can do that, is to see how it can develop our playing. So I hope this helps you as you go forward, and I'll see you next time, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more time for you and you won't get bored. Have a great day. Enjoy your practice. Bye-bye.